All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream here on YouTube. We have in NHL hockey action tonight. We have the Carolina Hurricanes at the New Jersey Devils, and I did not catch a whole lot of pregame and did not catch the goalies. Carolina's in white. And we'll see the Devil. All right, here we go. We'll get the goalies right now. Roster report is ready. All right, let's double check the audio. All right, 1 second. I'll catch up on the chat. Check on the audio's good. This is muted. Gotta get the starting goalies out of the way first. All right, we got Brandon Bussey in net for the Carolina Hurricanes. Rookie phenom. Anderson, the backup, against Jake Allen. Markstrom, the backup tonight. Finn Jones says, will you say if they show Tate McRae? Okay, I'll take a look. Hey, Gracie. Hello. Yeah, hello, Finn Jones. Bills are winning, yes, but that game's pretty meaningless, right? 35-8. Lions and Bears. Lions blew a 16-0 lead. Bears tied it up. Eagles and Commanders tied at 17. That factors into who the Packers play. They're going to have to go on the road either to Chicago or to Philly. Okay, let me look. I don't even know who Tate McRae is. Just give me like 2 seconds. Which team is he on? I don't know who Tate McRae is, so I can't help you. No, I don't know who that is. I have no idea. What? I don't know. Whose girlfriend? They don't usually show people in attendance. The only time I can think of somebody being shown in the crowd is when Will Ferrell was at the Kings game. Bussey is 13-2-1, 2.33 goals against. Jake Allen 11-8-1, 2.52 goals against, 912 save percentage, and 1 shutout. Devils in black and red going left to right. Canes in white and red going right to left. Under 19:55 to go. Puck is sent ahead. Chatfield picks it up in the far corner, sends it out. Devils have it and into the near corner. Actually, by the penalty box. What am I saying? Chatfield dumps it in from the red line. All right, let's make the Devils black for their color. I don't know if it'll be too dark, but all right, dumped in. Carolina sends it out. No shots on goal thus far. And shot. Big rebound and a goal. The Hurricanes take the 1-0 lead. They beat Allen. And it's 1-0. Oops. Sorry. Hit the wrong. Forgot who was home for a second. 1-0 Carolina. Walker's 5th. Big rebound. Oh, no. I think it was an own goal. What? Did he just... That was Hughes. Hughes just put it in his own net. I think he was trying to send it wide. And he knocked it right in. Is that Jack Hughes? That's his first name, right? Jack Hughes just knocked it into the Devils' net. Yeah, Yeah, that was basically an own goal. They credit Walker with the goal. Yeah, they haven't even said Carolina got a... Okay, now they've got a shot on net. Just TV is slow to add it. I'm watching the Hurricanes feed because the Devils didn't kick in before the top of the hour, so I just went with the Hurricanes. All right, in their own end, Devils have the puck, skated over the red line, passed to the far boards, and behind the net. Canes send it out. And update. Oh, Washington took a 24-17 lead. We got icing here. Here's the no, they're not going to show the goal again, I guess. Oh, no, here's the goal. Yeah, Hughes just knocked it in his own net. I don't know if he forgot what end he was on or if he was trying to send it behind the net. But he scored on his own net. Odd play. I think he was just trying to send it behind the net, but he knocked it right in the goal. Shot by the Devils is blocked. And gloves are off. Jankowski headed to the locker room immediately. Didn't see what happened there. All right, so now they say 1-0 shots on goal. Now they give the goal to Ehlers. I think they thought Walker tipped it. Is this a high sticking? Oh, they're going to have to get ice. There is blood all over. Yeah, they're going to have quite a bit of ice scraping to do because he bled everywhere. Didn't see what happened. Oh, I got to move my chair 1 second. Here's the replay. I think the puck hit him. That's what it was. Yeah, no penalty. He took a puck off the face and headed immediately to the locker room. I think it was Jankowski of the Canes, and there's going to be quite a bit of ice repair. We're back to 18-15. Bears, oh, there's an injured player in Chicago. I can't tell. Yeah, it's the Bears. The Bears training staff. I can't tell if they're on offense or defense. That game is late. 42 seconds to... Whoops. Did that game just go final? What happened to the Bears game? Why did it just... There it is. Maybe a different game went final. Commanders are up 24-17, 1:58 to go. So if the Commanders win, I think the Packers play the Bears regardless of what happens in Lions-Bears. Either's fine. Talking about Noah Philp, claimed on waivers from Edmonton on Monday. Oh, is he active? Oh, for the Canes. Yeah, he is. Okay, they finally are ready to go. Near circle face-off. Hurricanes send it out to the red line. Into the near boards. Canes send it in. Allen plays it behind the net. They send it back. Hamilton's behind his own net. Still waiting. Hamilton up the near boards. Deflected. And the Canes dump it right back in from the red line. Allen plays it to the far boards this time. And Canes finally dig it out. Centering pass. Welcome back to the lineup, Gostish Bear. He was out, I think, the last time I did a Canes game. And I believe the Devils just got called for a penalty at 17:22. Let's see what the call is. Hooking is the call. Yep, had his stick in front of him and lost it. So that was hooking on Mercer. Hurricanes head to the power play. Face off. Gostisbehere with it. Passes to Aho. Down into the near circle. Aho looking to the point. Back to Aho, near circle. Back to Gostisbehere. Big rebound off the shot, but cleared. Nope, it went into the bench area, I guess, at 17:05. All right, 16-16. Looks like the Lions have the ball. And they are at the Bears 25, and they'll have second and like 9 now. What was I looking for? Oh, the shots. Where are the shots? 2-0. Hurricanes on the shots now. All right. Stahl to take the draw. Did they already kick him out? Oh, for God's sakes. Aho against Hischier. And Hischier sends it up, but not out. Now it's at the bench area by the Panthers. Yeah, Carolina Panthers won their division, but this is the Carolina Hurricanes. Sorry. Skated over the red line. A drop pass to Gostisbehere to the far side. Gostisbehere at the point again. Far circle. Back to the blue line. Far circle, down low. Under 16.5. Pass to the near circle. Shot from the slot. Big rebound. Nobody got their stick on the rebound. And the Canes keep it in at the blue line. Down low. And back to the blue line. Gostisbehere. Pass. Shot. I think Ehlers passed it to him. Yeah, it was Ehlers. And now cleared by New Jersey with 16 minutes to go in the opening period. Now 15:55. Still 30 seconds on the Carolina power play. Puck is sent again out by Hamilton. Canes dump it in. Allen plays it to the far corner, and the Canes send it down the length of the ice. 10 seconds on the power play. That is Nikishin up ahead. Skated over the line by Stankoven. Blue line shot wide of the net. Taylor Hall couldn't get it. Chatfield kept it in. Nikishin. Far circle shot. Blocked. We're back to 5-on-5. Whistle at 15-13. Lions win 19-16. So the outcome of the Eagles game could determine who the Packers play in the wild card round. Since as of now, it would be the Eagles. But if the Eagles don't win, it will be the Bears, if that makes sense. All right, Kane's shot is wide after the face-off. Washington has the ball, though, 1st and 10. Eagles have all 3 timeouts, though. A minute 17 to go. All right, Canes we got under 15 minutes to go. Devils finally have it at the red line and dump it in. Into the near corner, sent back to the blue line. Backhander in front of the net. Shot from the near circle. Was that on target? I believe it was. 3-1 other shots. 1-0 is the score, Carolina. Miller trying to dig it out. Who else is there? Oh, he's actually providing the hits to trying to clear the way. It's pinned by Carrier. We're still waiting. Nobody has dug it out. The puck Finally, the Devils take it. Cross ice pass gets through. Hughes had it and sent behind the net. Chatfield picks it up for Carolina, waiting for a breakout. Now it's given to Gostisbehere. He skates it past to Chatfield. Pass ahead. Picked up by the Devils. That is White. White sends it to the red line. And Carolina dumps it in. Aho tries to dig it out of the near corner. Devils take over. Send it around. That was White again. It's in the far corner. Sent to the near corner. Back to the blue line. Sent behind the Devils' net. Pretty good centering pass is deflected away by the Devils. They clear it. Knocked down by Gostisbehere, and he dumps it right back in. All right. White again behind the net. Dillon sent it to the far corner. Devils send it in, and Nikishin passes to the far side at the red line. Carolina dumps it in. Allen behind the net to the far corner. And now the Devils send it up down the length of the ice. They didn't call icing. Shot right up the middle is saved. Big rebound. Blue line sent in. I think Bussy made the save. Yeah, 3-2 on the shots now. Another one wide of the net. Devils send the rebound in, and we're tied, though, at 12:26. 1-1. Devils get the equalizer. That is Mercer, his 11th. The earlier goal was credited to Ehlers after Jack Hughes scored on his own net. Good pass. Gostisbehere kind of screened Bussy. And good. Bussy got beat glove side high because Bussy's a lefty. He has the glove on his right hand. Mercer from Gritziuk and Siegenthaler. All right. All tied at 1. Carolina at the red line tries to dump it in. Allen plays it behind the net to the far boards. Devils have the puck sent to the red line and dumped in. Bussy behind his net plays it to the far corner. Chatfield sends it ahead. Picked up by the Canes. 2-on-2. Centering pass. Collision with Allen. He hangs on, and there's the whistle at 11:54. I don't know if a Kane made contact or if it was his own teammate. We get to the under 14 media timeout. Let me catch up on the chat, and then we'll... 24-17, the Eagles have the ball with 53 seconds to go. So the Eagles come back and win. They will play the Packers in Philly. I thought we were taking a timeout. They haven't gone to a commercial break. Jack Hughes. Okay. Hello, Dan. Thank you. Thanks for joining the earlier game, too. Thomas said down already, but now we're tied. Sorry, New Jersey's home. I screwed up. I put the wrong... I put the score up for the wrong team. I meant to do Carolina, and I got confused on the red teams, I think. Yeah, Jack scored on his own team, but Chiefs are actually selling? Wait, when did... I don't know. What are the Chiefs? Oh, they're losing to the Raiders. Are the Raiders going to... I think the Raiders already wrapped up the number 1 pick. All right, I don't know what's going on with this Hurricanes feed. Rams just won 37-20 over the Cardinals. Let's try the Devils feed. I don't know what's going on with Carolina. Nope. And now, geez, Louise. Oh, ESPN. Your app is complete trash. I don't want basketball. I want hockey. Why am I in basketball? Oh my God. This stupid app makes me insane. All right. Just take me all the way down to NHL. Since you're already setting up for tomorrow's games, I got to go into the actual NHL. 8 seconds to go. Didn't see what happened. All right. Hurricanes, Devils. Watch the Devils broadcast, I guess. Oh my gosh. How long is this going to take to get back in? All right, I think I caught up on the chat. We'll do the visualizers later. Still waiting. All right, finally. We're back underway. Yeah, I don't know. The Canes feed didn't go to commercial and the screen went blank, so I thought I better get out and get back in. All right, this one's a little brighter. The home broadcast always seems to be brighter, and it's easier to read the jerseys. I don't know why. It's like the road broadcasts are always a little darker. All right, Washington won, so despite the Bears losing, I think the Bears play the Packers since the Eagles lost. All right, dumped in, sent behind the net. New Jersey trying to dig it out of their own far corner. Puck is sent up over the red line. Chased down by Nikishin. But now Nystrom can't dig it out. Stahl is there too. Puck is getting pinned along the boards with 10:23 to go in the opening period. Hey, Pack Attack, what's up? Hello. Behind the net to the near boards. White sends it. On a tough angle pass. We had some pushing and shoving at 10:06 and a whistle. And now they're showing the end of Broncos Chargers. They cut to. Yeah, there was no other really meaningful games, I think. 5-4 shots on goal. New Jersey now. Mercer hadn't scored. He had a 16-game goal drought before that goal just earlier in the period to tie it up. Piggy is gone. She, yeah, I guess was a Bears fan. I don't know. I finally hit her on the channel. I had enough of the same old every time. Taylor Hall took the draw. The Canes get it out. Hughes takes it back to his own net just outside the crease. Goalie made sure to seal the near post. Excuse me. Chatfield sends it around the Carolina net, up the far boards and out. This might be, it is icing on Carolina at 9:43. No, she's gone, Taylor. Remember I banned, no, I don't care. I'm not sending her back. I don't care. She is not commenting or not live chatting and not posting comments on videos either. She's been hidden. Free to watch, but nothing else. All right, I don't know what the call was. We were on the behind the net cam. Couldn't tell if it was offsides or what. Man, the television coverage has just been garbage today. I don't know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, use the stinking broadcast camera. You rarely need to cut away from it, if at all. Unless you want to show the corner cams once in a while. But I can't stand these behind the net cams. All right. Under 10 media timeout. We have 10 votes. 5 for the Canes, 5 for the Devils. Oh, okay. Yeah, hello, Pack Attack. Alex, Jack Hughes scored on his own net. I don't know if you were watching. It was pretty bad. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Your phone is tweaking. Okay. Well, welcome, Flynn. Or Finn. Sorry, Finn. No, she's gone. Oh, okay. Sorry, Taylor. I didn't get the joke. I'm sorry. I should know. The Devils are home. I apologize. I screwed up on the first goal. We're in Newark, New Jersey. Carolina's on the road. Yeah, they are. The Eagles just lost. So the only way the Packers would have played the Eagles is if the Eagles won, because the Bears lost. But they both, yeah. Go Hurricanes. Hello, Chris. Yeah, that was the other thing. I couldn't get away from that. It was that was the, it was a couple. It was more than one thing. I just couldn't. Yeah, it was pointless. That's why I didn't do the game. I did the Canadians game. Yeah, it looked like Hughes was trying to send it behind the net, and he scored on his own goal off a rebound. It's very bizarre. I was shocked. That's why it. That's why for the goal it says Ehlers and it says own behind it. All right, icing on the Devils at 9:23. I'll do the visualizers later. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about spamming. If I don't highlight it, you know, it's don't worry about it. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Believe me, there's been a lot worse, and that was Piggy. Oh, come on. False start on the face. I hate this. They're still showing Broncos Chargers. Yeah, I'll check the scores in a little bit. Near circle draw. Aho did not win it. The Devils skated out. That was Hamilton. Far circle shot. Saved by Bussy. Into the near boards. Sent to the far boards. Devils have it. That was Siegenthaler. I think that's how you say it. Up ahead, Canes. Far circle. If there was a shot, Allen saved it. Couldn't tell if that was a shot or not. And puck goes into the netting. I think Chatfield sent in a long shot at 8:52. 6-5 Devils on the shots, 1-1 on the scoreboard. Oh, that was a pretty good attempt. Maybe that was a frozen puck. I think they played it after that. It's a pretty good backhander by the Canes. Face off. Carolina centers it. Oh, man, I think they hit the side of the net. Back to the far circle. Chatfield shot. Glove save held on by Allen. 8:41. We got a whistle on another face-off in the New Jersey defensive zone. I guess it's not that hot yet, or that cold here. Hope you could both lose. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I know we know when the games are, but yeah. We'll know tomorrow during the Ravens-Steelers game. Or I'm sorry, tonight. Good Lord, my brain. It is Sunday. Oh my gosh. Back, let's see. Carolina sends it to the red line. 1-on-1 to the far circle. That shot is wide of the net. Off the stick of Stankoven. Taylor Hall gets it back to the blue line. Did they keep it in? Yes. Puck loose in the crease. No whistle. It's under a defenseman's leg, not the goalie. And it was sent off the far board, or the boards behind the net. Kept in. Miller sends it. Miller gets it back at the blue line. Miller passes. Stankoven's shot is either blocked or saved into the near corner. Miller at the blue line. Miller to the far boards. And to the far corner. Now the Canes sent it to Hall. Right up the middle. Shot wide of the target. And into the netting. And a whistle at 7:12 29. Are we sure that one was kept in? I thought the Canes were offsides. Palat couldn't get it out of there. Somebody was sitting on it for the Devils. It was Pesci? I think it's Pesci. Haven't done Devils in a while. All right. 7-6 shots now, Canes. Face off in the near circle. No clear winner. Stahl sent it out, but it's at the red line now. And the Canes dump it back in. Devils send it out. And what was this? Offside, I assume, at 7:09. 7-6 the shots. Okay, all the games are final in the NFL. We can go through them later. Lions beat the Bears. Broncos beat the Chargers. Raiders beat the Chiefs. But I still think because the Giants won, they still have the #1 pick. All right, Stahl kicked out of the draw. Who's stepping in? Can't read his number. Martinook. Yeah, I forgot. He's been hurt. Looks like, well, nobody really won it. Finally, the Devils have it. They dump it in from the red line. Into the far corner. The puck is pinned. Nobody's dug it out yet. Devils take it behind the Carolina net. Into the near corner. Sent behind the net. Battle for the puck. It's Nikishin for the Canes. Puck comes loose. Skated out by Carolina. Devils send it in. They probably had to tag up. They might be getting a line change. Under 6.5 to go. And waiting for the breakout play. Looks like Gostish Bear. Pass to Chatfield, who dumps it in from the red line. Taylor Hall in the near corner, around the net to the far corner, lost the puck to Hamilton. And we get a whistle at 6:08. Yeah, I forgot the times, and I know there's 2 games Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and then there's, of course, the Monday night game next weekend. I got to figure out what I'm doing. Definitely we'll do Packers-Bears, but beyond that, we'll have to look at hockey as well. Skated into the near boards, pass, shot by Hamilton, big rebound to the far boards. Carolina clears it. Devils in front of their own bench, dump it in. Knock to the near corner. Gritsyuk. All right, still trying to dig it out from the near boards. Sent behind the, well, actually still into the near corner. Sent out by Carolina to the red line. Pass ahead. Devils actually lose the puck, though. Carolina into the near circle. Shot by Aho, high above the net, or high above the crossbar. And the Devils have it in their own end. Hamilton passes to his defensive partner, probably Siegenthaler. And he passes it. Red line now kept taken in. Far boards. Looks like Miller was able to get it out of there. Devils are offsides. They have to tag up. Kane send it off the boards over the red line. Picked up by Jack Hughes. Picked up, and I think, was that offsides on Carolina at 4:47, or what was the call? All right, well, media timeout. 9-7 are the shots. I'm going to give my phone a rest. All the games are over. Can keep an eye on later. The AFC North battle. Yeah, we'll see on Sunday. Right. Oh, I'm on ESPN Plus. If you don't have the local RSN. For ESPN Plus, you need a ESPN Select account, which I have, or ESPN Unlimited, which is more expensive. So if you don't have the local regional sports network in either New Jersey or Carolina, you need ESPN Plus to see the game. Via, like I said, you need an account for Select or Unlimited. Go Carolina, but I like the Blackhawks. I hear you. Yeah, Ravens Steelers is tonight. Chiefs went, yeah, against it didn't matter though. Okay, well, thanks, Finn. No problem. Thanks for being here. Jonathan, let's go Canes. I agree. Have you ever been to a hockey game? Which one? It's been a long time since I've seen an NHL game. I've been to AHL more recently. The Chicago Wolves, they play in a suburb of Chicago, Rosemont, Illinois. So I haven't been to NHL in probably 21 years. I think I've seen one Blackhawks and one Bulls game at the United Center. So I haven't been going to games really. You got rid of it. Okay. Yeah, it was $11.99. Now it's $12.99, but it's worth it. I would have to pay $19.99 just to watch the Blackhawks if I wanted. Chatfield knocks it down at the red line, and the Canes, Taylor Hall loses it, but they get it into the near circle. And they tried to get it. Oh, shot by Stankoven, and that was saved. Nice save by Allen. Hall has it. Puck gets loose, though. Devils going the other way over the red line to the far corner, or far boards, I meant. They have to regroup, and Hall has it. Passes ahead to the far corner. Trying to dig it out is Blake, and Jack Hughes is behind his own net. They send it to him in the near corner. Pass around the far boards. They don't clear the zone. Canes get a pass. That's Ehlers. Long shot blocked into the near boards. Miller sends it behind the net to the far circle. Long shot wide of the net. And let's see, the Devils had it. And now they tap it to the red line. Dumped in by Miller. Into the far... Oh, I thought they had a whistle. Never mind. The play continues into the far corner. Jack Hughes sends it down the length of the ice. Miller will pick it up. And they say 12-7 already on the shots for Carolina. NHL has 11 at the moment. Pass to Hamilton. Near board. Sent ahead. Dumped in by Carolina. Behind the net. At the blue line. Devils couldn't keep it in. They had it in front of their own bench. Now they're in their own zone. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton up the near boards. And Carolina has it in their own end. That is Nystrom over the red line, and he dumps it in. Allen behind his own net. Up the far boards, but not out. Blue line keeper. That goes behind the net. Allen sends it again. Stolen by who was that? Nice shot. Good save by Allen. The steal was by Robinson. And finally, New Jersey gets it out. Immediately dumped right back in by Gostishbear. And finally, the Devils pick it up. Glass. Is that Glass? Glass sends it in. Nice name for a hockey player, I guess. Sent up and this could be icing, and it is, on Carolina with 1:49 to go. Oh, good. Jankowski is back. He's the one that bled all over the ice after getting hit in the face with the puck. So I just did see Jankowski back. So that's good news for Carolina. Shots are now 13-7 Carolina. But we got Philp to take a face-off. They just got him off waivers from Edmonton, I think. They being Carolina. Devils behind the Carolina net. Nice centering pass. Oh, great. Devils, or MSG SN uses the behind the net cam too. Kept in at the blue line, sent behind the net again. Devils send it into the far corner. Oh, it comes loose to the crease, and it's frozen by Bussy at 119. Was that a shot on goal credited to Heishier? Sorry, Heishier. I keep forgetting how to say his name. Oh, yeah, it was off a couple sticks, too, on the way to the net. Bussy made a great save, actually. All right, face off. Miller sends it ahead. Tracked down behind the net. And Carolina centers it. It gets away, though, in the near circle, off the stick of Carrier. In the near corner. Stahl trying to dig it out. And the Devils send it up the far boards. Into the far circle. Miller is there. Up against the far boards. We got under 45 seconds to go in the opening period. Not iced. It was on target. Hamilton at the red line. He's in the O zone. He dumps it in. To the far corner. Carolina sends it out again. And at the red line, now a pass. Far circle shot wide of the net. Hamilton sends one to the net. That is saved into the far corner. And dump in by Carolina from the red line. That hit the netting with 12.8 to go. We'll check the other scores in a minute. Yeah, Meyer had a nice shot, and he sent it just over the crossbar. Dumped in by Carolina. We got less than 7 seconds to go. At the red line. Yep, that's it. End of the first period. 1-1 after 1. Got the clock going for the second period. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting subscribe on the channel. Doing one or both does help with recommending the channel to other potential viewers, and this will help grow the channel as well. All right, let's take a look at the visualizer. Here's Ehlers' goal. But again, Jack Hughes of the Devils knocks this into his own goal. I guess he was trying to send it behind the net and just misplayed the puck. So I guess, yeah, Ehlers is the one that sent it in from the blue line. They must have, because it was passed back to... Wait, Ehlers didn't... They gave that to Ehlers? I didn't think Ehlers touched it. Ehlers is 27, isn't he? They just gave it to the nearest player? I thought that should have been Walker. Initially, they did give the goal to Walker. I don't know why they didn't stick with Walker, because Ehlers never touched it. That's weird. And then Mercer tied it from Gritziuk and Siegenthaler. He's number 91. He, just sent it in. Gostish Bear kind of screened Bussy. Didn't really help out there. All right, 14-8 are the shots on goal. This is game 2 of a 4-game series. Carolina won 6-3 in Raleigh, North Carolina. That was back on October 9th. Game 3 back here in Newark, New Jersey, January 17th. And the fourth and final game of the regular season between these two teams March 28th back in Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, 14-8. Okay, 1-1 is the score. 14-8 shots on goal in favor of Carolina. Faceoffs are 11-11. Carolina 0 for 1 on the power play. No Carolina penalties, so the Devils have not had a power play yet. 9-9 on the hits, 5-5 block shots, 5-5 giveaways, 0-0 takeaways. That was pretty simple. All right. Currently in Chicago, Golden Knights 1, Blackhawks 1. First intermission. Bertuzzi's 20th. Saad's 2nd are your goal scorers. As heard on Zinbin's stream, Canadians got an overtime win over the Stars in Dallas, 4-3. Game winner Hudson, his 7th from Deneau, his 7th assist, former Los Angeles King. In Columbus, Penguins won in overtime over the Blue Jackets, 5-4. And then earlier as well, in Florida, the Panthers beat the Avalanche. All right, well, if there was one team I would want the Avalanche to beat, it's actually Florida. 2-1 Panthers. So that is their 3rd regulation loss on the season, and they're all on the road. All right, let's go back to the NFL scores. Ravens, Steelers in about a half hour. Bills all over the Jets in their last game at Highmark Stadium, 35-8. Jets scored in the 4th quarter. Bears come back from 16 down, tie at 16-16 in the 4th, but lose 19-16 to the Lions. Broncos 19, Chargers 3 in Denver. In Las Vegas, the Raiders still get the number 1 pick because the Giants won. Raiders 14, Chiefs 12. Carlson hit a 60-yard field goal to win it. Oh, wow. His career long. Rams 37, Cardinals 20. I believe that means the Rams are the 5 seed, so they'll go on the road to play Carolina, it sounds like. Patriots 38, Dolphins 10. Patriots get the 1 seed then, so Denver's got to play in the wild card round, I think is what that means. Commanders beat the Eagles, so the Eagles will be playing, I believe, the 49ers. I think that's right, because Seattle gets the bye as the 1 seed. Excuse me. Falcons win 19-17 over the Saints, which gave the Carolina Panthers the division win and the playoff spot, the 4 seed in the NFC. Browns 20, Bengals 18. Packers broke the shutout with 1 second left. They called a timeout and kicked the field goal to break the shutout and lost 16-3 in Minnesota. The finish 9-7-1. Vikings 9-8. And the Lions 9-8. That tie against Dallas actually helped the Packers get the final wild card spot. So it's a good thing they had that 1 second left. They actually got a favorable stoppage of the clock by the Dallas timekeeper. Giants ruined the draft pick position, 34-17 over the Cowboys. Titans have 3 wins, but I guess they're going to be second now. Jaguars 41, Titans 7. I mean, we could look that up. Colts were 7-1. They finished 8-9. They were also 8-2, so they did lose 7 straight to end the season and miss the playoffs. 38-30 Texans. Yeah, the last Green Bay Packers round number 3. I mean, they're losing in the first round or losing in the the NFC title game. I'm not sure. What did I say? Oh, Cowboys. Yeah, Giants won. Jags 41-7 over the Titans. Oh yeah, we said Texans 38, Colts 30. Yesterday, of course, Bucks won, but it didn't get them the division title. 16-14 Bucks over the Panthers. Seahawks 13-3. That wrapped up the 1 seed for Seattle. I don't know what they're showing. These are not goals from this game. This is earlier in the year. All right. Yeah, so pretty sure what's the yeah, I thought I had heard the Raiders have the number 1 pick. I wonder if we probably know the draft now. Probably know the order by now, at least for the non-playoff teams. Well, no, that's not true because the Ravens or the Steelers still factor in. But yeah, we must know a few. All right, so I'll just copy it. So we got the Raiders picking 1. Oh, the Jets are 2. The Cardinals 3. Titans are 4th. Wow. Because of schedule strength. Oh, brother. Giants dropped to 5, I guess, with that win. Browns 6. Commanders 7. With that win, yeah, they ruined a little bit of their positioning. Saints 8. Chiefs 9. Bengals 10. Dolphins 11. Cowboys 12. Rams, they got the pick from Atlanta at 13. Bucks 14. Jets from Indy, the Sauce Gardner trade, they're picking 15. 16, 17, 18. Yeah, well, obviously the Ravens or the Steelers will be in here, and maybe they just need to fill in a couple teams. But I was just trying to take a quick look. So the Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans of the 3-win teams. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Here's what's coming up this week. Plenty of hockey. Friday night, only 1 game. Unfortunately, it's a light night on the schedule. I don't know if I'm going to be able to add any college games either. I think Wednesday, Thursday, there might be an opportunity to do some women's early games, but I couldn't find any men's games. But we'll keep looking. All right, we'll leave this game up because it looks like Knights Blackhawks will be coming out of Knights Hawks, I should say, coming out of the first intermission momentarily. All right, let me cue up some music and I'll be right back. Let's see, hey, we got 13 likes. I do appreciate you supporting the channel. Again, I'll bring up the Ravens-Steelers game in 20-ish minutes as well. All right, be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Song is just about over. Hey, Gracie, is that a frowny face? What's wrong? Is it because of the last game for the Bills at Highmark? I'm guessing, or because forgot the Sabres win streak ended, but they should be all right. They should be getting a new one started. Points by second wild card? Oh, they're trying to show how many points you might need to get the wild card in the East. I see. Oh my gosh. Why is this too warm for the Canadians jacket yet? So, all right. Ow. All right. What do I want to look at really quick? Okay, there we go. I definitely got some subs today. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. All right, 18 votes now. 56% for Carolina, 44% for New Jersey. And the Knights already scored in the second period. Mark Stone's 12th at 43 seconds, and the Hawks trail 2-1 in the United Center. 7:54 to go in the second. All right, let's go there. All right, that's better, I think. All right. All right, let's get ready. I should have gotten out and gotten back in, but let's just make sure we're live for now. Getting set for the second period. All right, just about set. Devils in red going right to left. Canes in white going left to right. I forgot to take this timer down. There we go. Dumped in by the Canes into the near corner. Devils play it off the boards. Up ahead, tipped out. Chatfield dumps it right back in. Allen plays it to the far corner. Pass, and the Devils take it by their own bench. Chatfield sends it in again, but this might be icing. It is. Icing on Carolina at 19:31. Shots are 14-8. Well, the Bills won't have to shovel their seats anymore. Yeah, I think they're doing the right thing. Like, the only open air part is above the field, right? I think that's a good idea. I realize, I realize it's still outside. I prefer that. You don't get to have a year-round venue, but I don't know. Can't you just get a little retractable roof? I don't understand why those went out of... I know they're not little, but I meant, like, do what the Bills are doing, maybe, and a retractable roof. All right, a dump in by the Devils, I think, was on target. We'll see if they add a shot. Devils send it out of their own zone. Carolina drop pass. Far circle shot is blocked into the far corner. Hughes sends it out. And pass to Aho. Shot and a save, and Allen hangs on. Aho crashes to the ice. Don't know if he ran into the boards or not. 18:52. How was that not a shot on goal? It's 14-9. I think Pesci and him got tangled or something. What are they showing a replay of, too? Yeah, Aho tripped on his own. Hughes was trying to block the shot. That had to be a shot on goal. I don't know why Carolina didn't get a shot credited there. Face off. Carolina wins it into the near corner. Devils, well, still can't get it out. Blue line keeper shot. Oh, into the far corner. Not held on. And the Devils get it out by the benches. Carolina along the far boards. Looks like Ehlers. Oh, he could not dump it in. Ehlers will try again. Sends it, and it's taken behind the net by the Devils. Sent up the near boards. Not out. Puck is sent behind the New Jersey net into the near corner now. Now they credit the damn shot. I don't know what took them so long. Dumped in by the Devils. Looks like, yep, the Kane sent it out already. Taken by the Devils. That's Siegenthaler. Up a dump in again. And icing on New Jersey at 17:54. First rule of Carolina Panther Club is we don't talk about the Carolina Panther Club. Hey, Jonathan. Oh, sorry, Gracie. It'll be all right. New stadium should be good, I think, right? I think they even called for volunteers to shovel over the weekend for today's game. Yeah, the Packers do that too. You know what was... Oh, save Allen. Sorry, I got to get back to the game. I don't want to get distracted by the NHL. Another whistle. What's the call? I think we got a penalty coming up. 17:46. Interference on Hamilton. All right, Hamilton. Sorry, that's from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. All right. Carolina power play. Dillon, Pesci, or Glendening, and Brown on the kill. Face off. Carolina keeps it in. To the near circle. Shot is blocked and sent out. And Carolina regroups. What I was going to say is one of the teams didn't clear the stands last time, which they're supposed to do. I think it was either Cleveland or Cincinnati, like a week or two ago, maybe. All right, puck is loose behind the net. Somebody lost their helmet for Carolina. Devils skate it out and dump it in from the red line. And they're short a guy or they're on the 5-on-4. 5-on-4, disadvantage. They're killing a power play. They're on the penalty kill. Dumped in by Carolina to the far corner. Puck is cleared down the length of the ice once again by the Devils. Shots are 16-9 Carolina. To the red line, Stankoven passes to the near circle, near corner. Blue line keeper, Nikishin. Now another blue line pass. It's deflected to the red line. Carolina has to regroup. They've gotten hardly anything going here. Far circle shot. That's a good save there. Allen behind the net. Near boards. Stankoven sends it behind the net. Knocked over there by Walker now. Blue line keeper deflected by the Devils. Only 12 seconds to go on the power play. Ehlers has to dig it out of the far corner and send it, but now that he's behind the net, and we're back to 5-on-5. And the Canes take it out of their own zone over the red line. Walker or somebody sent it to the far corner. Pass or shot gets deflected into the crowd or the netting at 15:27. 18-9 shots on goal. Man, what was that? Well, I'm surprised there was no penalties. Svechnikov got up after getting run over right next to the goal. I don't. Oh, and man, the Canes missed a golden opportunity too on a backhanded shot that went wide. Now they say 19-9 on the shots. That one is blocked. Devils at the red line. They dump it in. Picked up by Stahl for the Canes. He sends it ahead. Carrier couldn't get it. And the Canes are finishing up a line change. They dump it in as we're getting close to 15 minutes to go. Dump in by the Devils. That was definitely behind the red line, but I don't know if somebody tipped it, but Bussy played it. Canes up the middle. Martinook lost it. Canes make a pass. It's dumped into their own bench at 14:46. 19-9 are the shots. Odds to win Metro Division. Carolina, the odds-on favorite, minus 155. Caps are plus 425. Devils plus 800. They were third, and then I guess the puck went in by the guy that stands between the benches for the broadcast. Dump in by the Canes. That was Walker. Far corner battle. Looking behind the net. The puck gets away from Jankowski. Kept in. Walker. Pass. It goes through everybody to the far corner. Sent around the boards by Robinson. Hughes behind his own net. Up the far boards. He has it again in the far corner. He gets hit. Pass is tipped out to the red line. 2-on-1 for the Devils. Shot. Saved. And held on by Bussy. Man, that was slow to be whistled dead. And we get the under 14 media timeout. And I didn't stop the clock, apparently. There we go. Well, yeah, we were talking about $20 an hour. Yeah, the Packers do the same thing. It used to be $10 an hour. I don't know if they upped it ever. European soccer stadiums. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think that's the way it should go. Yep. That is correct. Canes are now 0 for 2 on the power play. No penalties on the Canes, so the Devils have not had a power play. I'm still wondering why Ehlers gets this goal. I don't think he touched it. He just was the closest player. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Exactly right. Yeah, I don't know. That's the way. If you asked me how to design a stadium, it'd be what the Bills did. I don't know. There's just something about playing football outside. And I don't think this field turf is as safe as they all say either. I know Parsons got injured on a grass field in Denver. It still happens on grass, but I don't know. I know it's better than the old AstroTurf, which was just a thin layer of carpet on concrete, but at least it seemed like it. But I don't think the rubber pellet-filled fake grass they have now is, for sure safe. And some places, it's just because the NFL doesn't have a strict guideline, for field conditions. It's just crazy. Colleges and even some high schools have better fields than the NFL. It's just nuts. All right, Canes had a break. Shot from the far circle, saved behind the net. Devils couldn't get it out of the zone. And they gave a shot to the Devils. I would think there'd be one coming up for the Canes, but you never know. Devils in the O-zone. Hamilton had it, knocked away. Devils still have it. Puck Did we get a penalty? No. Canes send it out. This might be icing on Carolina, though. And it is at 13-16. Second period, very herky-jerky, just back and forth. A lot of stoppages. It is 20-10 shots, Carolina, but it is still 1-1. Yeah, I thought Svechnikov might have tripped Bratt. I don't know why that wasn't called. It's Bratt, right? 63. Yeah. Svechnikov's going to get it soon, I would think. All right, Hughes sends it back. Carolina in their own end. Puck gets away from Walker. Dumped in by the Canes from the red line. Behind the net, Allen. He gets it to Hughes. Hughes sends it ahead. Over the blue line, a shot saved by Bussey. Carolina floats it to the red line. Stolen by the Devils. They got a 3-on-2 if they get moving. Pass misses the target in the far circle. Canes send it out to the red line. And Devils, Hughes makes a pass to his defensive partner, and they send it up the far boards. Puck is at the red line. I think I couldn't tell who had it. Hall just poked it in the net. It was in the crease. And Jack Hughes didn't prevent that one either. It's 2-1. Carolina, don't know what in the world happened, but it's 2-1 Carolina. Hughes shaking his head again. Okay, can we do the replay? We don't need the... Hughes had it, and Hall just poked it away from him right in the crease. Hughes was taking it in front of the net, and it caught Allen completely off guard. He just didn't seal the post, and Taylor Hall buries it. It says unassisted. That's Hall's 8th. And unfortunately for Jack Hughes, another screw-up, and he's the sole reason the Devils are down a goal instead of up a goal. They trailed 2-1. Wow. Not a good game. I mean, to put it, I know that's an understatement, but horrible start to the game. First half of the game for Jack Hughes. Heads up play by Taylor Hall, though. All right, the Canes just barely get it out of their own end. Now they send it over the red line, and Bratt will dump it in from the red line. All right, but the Canes get it. I keep forgetting they have Philp. Now the puck is loose. Devils make a pass, far circle. Nice pass. One-timer was saved by Bussey. Blue line keeper to the far circle. Right up the slot. Now back to the blue line. Hamilton sends it behind the net. It gets into the far boards. Trying to dig it out was Brown. And now the Canes send it ahead from the red line. Shots are 21-12 now. Devils send it up the far boards. It got knocked into the bench area for a whistle at 10:32. Trisk says, oh, like number 14. Thanks, Trisk. Hello. I don't like the Super Bowls have to be in domes or warm climate. They had the one game in New York, but point taken. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Oh, the Bills are playing Jacksonville? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, wait a minute. Did they move up out of the 7? They must have, yeah. Oh, the Texans must be the 7. Yeah. All right, Devils have it in their own end. 10:14 to go, middle period, so we're almost halfway through. Yeah, thanks again, Trisk, for the like. Sent up the near boards and just out. Devils take it back into their own end. Pass off the far boards, but sent out by Ehlers of Carolina. Hughes has it. Look out. Don't. Sorry. That's mean. Devils send it up. That was off the stick of Walker. I'm sorry. Kane sent it up. Walker. Devils just dumped it in. They waved off icing, apparently. No, they didn't. 9:37. And I believe Hughes may have just iced that. Shots are still 21-12, although now it's 22-12. All right, after the icing, the face-off is in the far circle in the New Jersey end. Are we going to, get set for the draw, or are we going to stand here all night? He's sheer on the draw. Carolina sent a shot over the crossbar behind the net. Now we got the behind the net cam. Thank God, we're finally off of it. All right, Nikishin sent it into the near corner, but the Devils send it up the far boards and out. Down the length of the ice for, well, not icing. Okay, somebody tipped it then. Sent up the near boards, tipped over the blue line. Allen behind his net. Picked up behind the net by White. He gets it back from Dillon. White makes a pass. They send it in. Chatfield has the puck for the Canes. Hall gets hit in the back. Devils dump it in. Behind their own net, Carolina. Up the near boards to Chatfield. Long pass. Drop pass. Another pass over the line. Taylor Hall dumps it in. Allen behind his own net. Up the near boards. Kept in by the Canes. And Blake tries to get a pass, but he loses it in the far corner. And the Devils send it out. Mercer to the red line. Chases on in the near corners. Chatfield gets hit. He delivers a hit back into the boards. Gostish Bear a pass to the red line. Carried in by the Canes. Hall sends it into the far corner. Hamilton behind his own net. Devils send it out to the red line. Nikishin goes over to pick it up. He makes a pass to the near side. Skated over the red line. Dumped in by the Canes. I think Jankowski. Devils skated out. Nikishin in the near corner. Battle behind the Carolina net for the puck. As we approach 7.5 minutes to go. Blue line keeper. That shot is way off target. Behind the net. Nikishin with it. He sends it just in front of the Devils bench. They send it back in. Canes pass to the near boards and dump it in from the red line. Allen behind his net to the far corner. Hamilton has it in the far circle. Pass ahead to the red line. Stolen by the Canes and offsides on the Canes. Or is this a... No, we got a high sticking call on Walker. He can't believe it. And the Devils head to the power play. And I guess this is the under 10 media timeout. This is going to be a high stick call on Walker. The Bills are playing Jacksonville. Oh, okay. I guess yeah. Heads Carolina, tails hate the Devils. I like Jack and Luke, but Jack has been out and Luke has been struggling. Shoot more, score more, aim small, miss small. Sound words of advice, Trisk. Thank you. Oh, wait, we got to get the Walker penalty. So, Devils head to their first power play. Oh, a lottery, yeah. That's a good idea. John, Luke, and Matthew. Mark. Texans. Oh, yeah, Texans. Wait, the Texans are the 5? Oh, okay. Who the heck is the 7 then in the A? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, who the heck is the 7? What am I miss? Why am I blanking? All right, hold on. Yeah, who's the 7 in the AFC then? Oh, the 7 is the Chargers. My mistake. Yep, Walker did get a high stick. That was a good call. All right, I just didn't see it. Okay, my apologies. Of course, the Chargers are the 7 seed. They'll be heading to apparently Mile High. So yeah, neither team wanted to show too much, I guess. Bratt, Heeshear, Noason, Hughes, and Hughes. Oh, I forget they had both Hughes. So Jack Hughes, or I'm sorry, Luke Hughes. Have I been saying Jack? I apologize. Jack is 86. I should have been saying Luke. I'm so sorry. It wasn't Jack Hughes that scored on his own net. It's been Luke Hughes all night struggling. I should have known that. My bad. All right, the Canes clear it. Yeah, Luke Hughes is having the rough night tonight. All right, Devils in the far circle, into the far corner. They send it around the net. It is Jack Hughes who sends it around. He gets it in the near circle, 86. So sorry about that. Pass gets away. Luke Hughes can't keep it in. He has to retreat. He's the one with the 2 mistakes and is probably -2 or -1 tonight. Puck is sent into the benches by Carolina. We'll get a face-off. Shots still 22-12 Carolina. All right. Luke Hughes is still out there. Heeshear takes the draw. Luke Hughes to Jack Hughes. Pass gets away, and Carolina clears it. 1 minute remaining on the power play. Now 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Drop pass brought over the red line by Bratt. Sent around. I wanted to say Brat so bad. All right, cleared out by Carolina again. And Luke Hughes will scoop it up. And I still see he just passed it to Jack. Jack skates it over the red line. Tries to get it to Heeshear, who dumps it around. Canes can't get it out yet. Now they do. Hamilton picks it up. Hamilton passes. Devils trying to get a couple changes. There's still 15 seconds on the power play. Pass to the near circle. Backhander wide of the mark. 10 seconds on the power play. Now 7. Shot wide of the mark again. Or wide of the net. Hamilton pass. Mercer's shot, I believe. Saved. Mercer another shot. Knocked into the near corner. And finally, Carolina, Aho passes and they clear the zone. Aho dumps it in and heads for a line change. Up the near boards, Chatfield dumps it in from the red line in front of the penalty box. To the far corner, Hamilton misplayed it. Canes, Taylor Hall tried to get it, and it's sent out. Into the near circle for the Devils. Pass gets away into the near corner. Puck is loose. Oh, we got a penalty coming up on the Canes again. Devils keep it in at the blue line. Pass to the far circle. They have the extra attacker. Pass along the blue line. And finally a whistle, and the Devils head to the power play for the second time, trailing 2-1, 3:57 to go in the middle period. Stan Coven. I'm assuming it's tripping. We'll confirm. Oh, probably should get the football game up. Here, we'll check the score right now. Oh, 7-0 Ravens already. Jeez Louise. Come on. Why is my DVR not working on my phone? Hey, Trisk, no worries. Ravens are running all over the Steelers. Yeah, I just saw that it was 3-0. Great. I can't get my Tableau to work on my phone. Yeah, for sure. I got to have a head on the swivel. So do the players. Stank oven. Yeah, I used to say it too. Gots to be here. Yeah, I think I finally am saying it right. I used to say Stank oven. And then I realized I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably Stan Coven. Gostish Bear. That Gostish Bear is really hard for me to say. It looks like I got to shut my phone down to get the damn DVR to work. Used it too many times today. Yeah, 10:47 into the go in the first. Looked like Mercer was close to scoring. Oh, Glass is the one. You know, he stepped on the blade of the stick. It's not like Stan Coven was like trying to sweep the leg or anything. Ugh. All right, well, we got Bratt, Heeshear, Noason, Luke Hughes, and Jack Hughes out there. I apologize for forgetting they had 2 Hughes on the team. We're still waiting on the draw. It's Philp, and they just kicked out probably Heeshear. Yep. Heeshear's out. Who stepped in? Noason. All right. Miller behind his own net couldn't get it out. No, he did. The camera just didn't pan in time to show it. That is Luke Hughes with the puck. Drop pass over the red line. Why do we have an ISO camera? All right, well, we're going back maybe to the Carroll. I don't need to see an isolation cam of Jack Hughes. I don't know why the Devils do this. Drives me insane. 3:36 to go. I believe they were offside. Shots are 22-14. All right, trying to get my Tableau to work real quick for football. All right, face off at the blue line. Hamilton makes a pass. They skate it into the zone. Far circle. Taken around the near boards. All right, come on, Tableau, today. There we go. Far circle. Stahl sent it in behind the net. And the Canes clear it down the length of the ice. Behind the net, played by, the goalie. That would be Allen. Now they just skated out of their own end into the O-zone, off the near boards. Under a minute remaining on the power play. New Jersey has the 5-on-4 man advantage. And Carolina clears it, and it's actually on net. All right, looks like Pittsburgh had to punt, so the Ravens have the lead and the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 14. Chatfield couldn't get it out. The Devils keep it in. Luke Hughes turned it over, and a pass by Aho, and it's dumped in from the red line by Carolina. All right, pass to Jack Hughes. He loses the puck, and it's cleared down the length of the ice by Carolina behind the net. And that's it. That's the power play. No, I don't even know if they got any shots on goal. They might have had one. Well, they gave up one because of a dump in on net. And a whistle. What's the whistle for? At 147, and a great. A side by somebody is really ticked off for Carolina. Who is the captain on that's Heeshear. Heeshear and Stankoven, or it was Stankoven who was really upset. Stankoven gets another penalty. What the hell's going on? Well, Stankoven and Heeshear were right next to each other. As Stankoven was getting knocked down, I think his elbow came up and caught. You know, so the call is the call, but you know, well, headed right back to the box. Now Walker's talking to Dylan. That's two defensemen. All right. 0 for 2, one shot on the power play for the Devils, and they head right back with 1:47 to go in the second period. Bratt, Heeshear, Noason, Luke Hughes, Jack Hughes, same power play unit 1. And now the ref is talking to... Uh-oh, did he get a misconduct or something? He's still in the box. They were talking to Stankoven. All right, Luke Hughes sends it to the net. Where's the puck? All right, finally cleared out by Carolina. 23-14, still on the shots. I thought that one was on net, but apparently not. All right, the Devils at the red line, into the O-zone, lose the puck, and it's sent out again by Carolina. Picked up at the red line, Jack Hughes to Bratt, and it's cleared again down the length of the ice by Carolina. And 1:15 to go on the power play. Pass by Luke Hughes to Jack Hughes. Luke has it at the blue line. Pass to Jack, who sends it behind the net. Cleared, but into the crowd. The ref immediately, or the linesman immediately said it was tipped, but we got 55 seconds to go on the power play. 41.7 to go in the middle period. Did they get a shot on goal? No, still 23-14. Yeah, high sticking on Stankoven and tripping. And then Walker high sticking. All for Carolina. 3 in a row here. So we're due for a Devils penalty. Maybe not till the third, though. Still waiting. Linesman finally... Nope, we're going to redo the damn draw for whatever reason. Why is there 44.3 now on the clock? All right. Cleared out of the zone after Carolina won the draw. Hamilton picks it up. Hamilton at drop pass. Picked up over the red line. Pass to the near boards. Hamilton passes to the far circle. Now to the blue line to Hamilton. Blue line again. Hamilton far circle towards the net. Knocked into the far corner. 13 seconds to go in the middle period. Blue line, it's blocked off the boards in the near side. Fans wanted a penalty. It was hard to see in the near boards. Cleared by Carolina. And hold on, there's a call at 1.3. What's the call?
The Devils will have about 13 seconds of carryover into the third period.
Yeah, obviously, haven't gotten the job done on the power play 3 consecutive times.
Stahl is not happy about something.
So just grind through. Sometimes you got to win ugly, and it's not your best game or period. This was a tough one for the Devils.
All right, the draw is going to be just outside the Devils' bench, so it either whistled because it went into the bench area, or maybe they were offside. Ravens have a Was that a catch? No, 3rd and 10. All right, that is the end of the period. 2-1 Carolina. 2 mistakes by Luke Hughes. And we head to the 3rd period. Carolina up 2-1 on the road. And I got the clock started. We'll get that up. And a little bit of a carryover of the power play to the 3rd period when we get back underway. Looks like there's a flag on the last play in the NFL game. All right, so we'll do the visualizer for Hall, his 8th goal, unassisted. Luke Hughes took the puck in front of his own net. Hall poked it away from him and just got by Allen. Allen didn't seal the near post, you know, in relation to the players. You know, it's his right side, the left post, as you're looking at the net. Shots are 23-14 Carolina. Baltimore has a 2nd and 7. 25-16 Carolina on the faceoffs. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. Devils only have 13 seconds left on their their 3rd power play, I should say. 3 in a row, too. 17-15 hits Carolina, 9-8 block shots, New Jersey, 12-10 giveaways, Carolina, 2-1 takeaways, Carolina. This is game 2 of a 4-game regular season series. Carolina won game 1, 6-3 in Raleigh, North Carolina, October 9th. Game 3 is January 17th in Newark, New Jersey, so 13 days. And then the 4th and final game is back in Raleigh, North Carolina, March 28th, though. It looks like Jackson was sacked on 3rd and 8, so Baltimore will be punting the ball away. And Golden Knights lead 2-1 over the Blackhawks at the 2nd intermission. The only other game in progress in the NHL tonight. 7-0 Ravens. Well, welcome back. Hello, Finn. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. What else is going on? Well, Baltimore just punted it away. Returned by the Steelers to the 20. Far side to the 25 or 26. 4:59 to go in the first and 10 for the Steelers. All right, what else should we talk about? Yeah, well, whenever the Packers play, I'll have that game. Packers at Bears. We'll see how the rest of the schedule works with hockey. Not sure I'm going to do all 3 games on Sunday. And probably if the Monday night game is bad, I'll counter program with some hockey, I'm thinking. But again, it'll depend on the schedule. I'll have to see what's available. I can't see doing all 6 playoff games for the wild card round, though. Excuse me. Calgary, yeah, if they were playing better, I would. The Canadiens games do well. Oilers games generally do pretty well. Maybe Ottawa. Toronto. It also depends on the day. Like Saturday night at 6 can be a tough night. Whoops. I did a Maple Leafs Canadiens game at 6 on a Saturday, and it did terrible. Do you think the Bills will beat Jacksonville? Oh, there's a good chance, right? Did they play in the regular season? I mean, Jacksonville is so up and down. You never know what you're going to get with Trevor Lawrence. So, yeah. And Jacksonville's got to be young. It's not like they've got a lot of playoff experience. Sometimes that matters, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on the season. Yeah, no idea what the spread will be, but let's see. They've got 13:33 on their. Okay, yeah, I've got less on my timer. USA women's hockey team roster has been announced. Oh, for the Olympics? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I got to pay for what? Peacock? That ain't going to be on NBC, right? Would love to. Wish I could call PWHL games, but they're all on YouTube, so there's really no point. Yeah, no local Chicago team hurts too. Yeah, it depends on how much I'd have to pay for Peacock. You know, I'm not gonna commit to that yet. I think it's after I come back from vacation too, and obviously the NFL will be done, and obviously there won't be hockey to fall back on. And I don't know how much basketball I'll have available, but yeah, if I can just get a short monthly subscription to Peacock and it's available, maybe I will. I thought the Chiefs were gonna do better this year. Change teams. Come on, they just made the playoffs 10 straight years. You're gonna abandon a team that hasn't missed the playoffs in 10 years? Yeah, they made it from what, 15 through 24. That's 10 straight years. You think some will be on NBC? Well, yeah, I'll sign me up for those. I'd have to get my phone. I gotta look at a calendar. I know I'm gonna miss the NFC and AFC conference championships. It'll be like 10 days. January, I think we're back February 1st. I think. Let me look. Well, let's see. If Sunday is okay, wild card's the 8th and 13th. Division is the 20th. Yeah, I think I'm missing. Oh, maybe. Hold on. I got. All right. Let me just get an old calendar instead of just. Let me look. Hold on. All right, I think it's the 23rd through the 1st, I want to say. I think that sounds right. So, yeah, I would miss the NFC and AFC conference championships and the week, between, the bye week, for the NFL. So, I got to look ahead to the NHL schedule, too. Still 7-0 Ravens. That's what we should be looking at. Forgot when their break is. 13th, 16th. So I think, I would miss this Friday. Yeah, full week of hockey then. And then they're back. They're still. Ooh, they got a light schedule. I wouldn't even. Wow, I would even if I was here, I wouldn't get a game on Friday the 30th. I'd have to do. Yeah. So I don't think I'll be able to do anything. Oh wow, they've got an actual ESPN doubleheader. So since I don't have unlimited, I wouldn't get those. Yeah, I probably won't. I'll probably won't be able to do hockey till like the 2nd then. When is the Olympic break then? Oh, it's coming up then. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then they're off. Oh my gosh. Wait, when does it start? The 6th. Holy crap. How long are they off? They're off the 6th through the 24th. That's a long break. That's not quite 3 weeks. Wow. Yeah, I do some football. I was doing more, but then it kind of just became just the Packers because Sunday night I would get killed on like I don't know, nobody watched. Monday night wasn't any better. Thursday I just didn't like the matchups anymore. So yeah, it's a long break. I didn't realize how long it was. They did announce it. They announced the men's. That was I think they announced it yesterday, Alex. Here, I'll take a look. Yeah, it was yesterday, I think. Similar to Four Nations. Actually, it might have been 2 days ago. It might have been Friday. Okay, thanks, Finn. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll try to do some playoffs, but there's going to be some games I'd rather do hockey over though. And we'll have to see how they do. You know, there's so many choices for the NFL. Not that many people do hockey or they do just one team. That's how I started out. I was just doing the Blackhawks cuz they were free and over the air even though the Hawks stunk last year. Now they're not free and over the air anymore. Do they actually have the list? Okay. Do we have like I don't know if you can see it or if I can make it bigger. Forwards, Boldy, Connor, Eichel, Gensel, Jack Hughes, Keller, Larkin, Matthews, JT Miller, Nelson, Thompson, Brady Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk, Vincent Trocheck, defenseman, Faber, Hannafin, Quinn Hughes, Seth Jones, McAvoy, Sanderson, Slavin, Werenski, goalies, Hellebuck. Wait, Hellebuck's American? Ottinger and Swayman. I would imagine Ottinger's the starter out of those three. And Matthews is their best player, right? I mean, I like Dylan Larkin, though. That's a good pick for Dylan Larkin. Yeah, I don't know if it says. Oh, that's right. Gracie told me Tage Thompson was on. I remember. That's the only Sabre, right? Well, former Sabre Jack Eichel. You know what? I got to take a quick break and be back. We can talk more about this later. We'll keep an eye on the Hawks. It's 2-1 Knights, 18:39. Ravens still up 7-0. They're at the quarter break. I'll be right back. We'll skip the music. Man, I missed it. Yeah, you got to catch up. Yeah, not many people do. I appreciate you finding the channel and supporting me. Thanks. All right, I'll be right. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you did, thank you for supporting me. I'll be right back. Whoops, sorry. I thought I hit unmute. Louis LaSalle passed away for the Devils organization. I don't know if that was today or if they were just catching up. I didn't get to hear all of it. All right, it says we're live. Yep, YouTube Studio hates it when I mute the mic. Oh boy. All right, so they'll still have 13 seconds of power play. I think it's funny that there's 18. Oh yeah, it happens. A lot of people watch in silence. Hulkamania. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Yeah, that's just the way it is. A lot of people just watch in silence. I get it. Or if you're on your phone, maybe you don't feel like typing. You do have a lot of, well, and if you're watching on your TV, you might not be able to comment. You kind of have to be on your phone or desktop to comment. You know, some people do watch on the TV, or a TV. All right, 2-1 Canes, and if you weren't aware, I am a Los Angeles Kings fan first in the Chicago area. Hurricanes fan second because they're the AHL Chicago Wolves are their affiliate at the moment. All right, Bratt passes to Hamilton. They send it in to the near boards. Long shot wide of the target. We're back to 5-on-5. Wow, this camera coverage is making me ill, though. They are jerking the camera back and forth. Not very smooth at all. May have to go back to the Canes coverage. Sent up the near boards. Kept in by Hamilton. All right. So I'll stop saying all right, Hamilton. Near boards deflected into the netting at 19-11. And let's see what's going on. Baltimore kicked a field goal, so they lead 10-0. Looks like the Steelers had a big play, but it was called back by a penalty, I think. Yep, holding on the Steelers. Bring it back. Mercer, I don't know. Well, at any rate, the Devils dump it behind the net. Battling for the puck in the near corner. It's sent to the far corner. Back to the near corner. Behind the net. Now the Devils send it to the near corner. Again, Devils in red going left to right. Shot to the top of the crease area. And a glove save. And Brandon Bussey hangs on at 18:45. And the Canes are in white going right to left. All right. Again, 10-0 Ravens, 13-23 to go in the second. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. All right. Ehlers sends it in. Devils regroup in their own end. Pass up the near boards. Puck over the red line into the O zone to the far circle. Behind the net into the near corner. Up the near boards. And out. Ehlers has it. Near circle. He stops. Can't dig it out. And it's taken over by the Devils. And they send it up. Well, now they're deciding where to go. They take it back behind the net and sent up the far boards. At the red line, now the Canes try to dump it, and the Devils have it again. And both teams trying to finish up line changes. Pass over the red line, stick handle misplayed, knocked away by the Canes into the near boards. Over the red line, Taylor Hall, he sends it, and Luke Hughes sends it behind the net. Near board, battle for the puck. Blake passes, shot by Philp, and a glove save and held on by Allen at 17:24. Okay, so you knew who he was. Okay. Just wanted to pass it along. I didn't know if you heard, and I didn't hear who he was. So, yeah, Louis LaSalle passed away. Come on, Devils, says Finn. Face off in the far circle, taken out over the red line. Passes, well, it's still in front of the benches, but the Devils take it back into their own end. Up the near boards and flipped into the crowd. Was that deflected or not? Otherwise, we might have a Carolina penalty. That didn't look like it was. No, it wasn't. Delay a game, puck over glass. Jordan Stahl, and the Devils head to another power play. That was probably the most obvious one I've ever seen in my life. You don't nearly get a great look at the puck while just not even deflected right into the crowd. He couldn't believe he did it. And New Jersey heads back to the power play. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, Bratt, Heeshear, Noason. Same power play unit one it's been all game. Shot. Save. Deflected. The net is off the pegs. Did the puck ever cross the line? No goal signaled. Still none signaled. Heeshear was like in the net. Where's the puck? We got a stoppage at 16:59. What's the call?
Eventually go over the goal line. They're going to discuss this as Nico Hischier went toppling over Bussy. And the net was off the moorings.
They do say moorings. Okay, I thought it was moorings, but I thought that was the old term.
Whether that went off the moorings and who knocked it off its moorings if it did.
I think it went
Bussy,
off, but it still can count it as a goal. If
yeah, it looked like Walker dislodged the net.
over the goal line right there.
This might be a Jersey goal.
In behind Bussy sitting in the blue paint. Oh, did he use his head? Oh, no.
Well, did Bussy get credited with freezing it or not?
Goes in, the whistle. Didn't see.
They're reviewing it right now.
Yeah, this will be. I have no idea how to gauge this and what the call is. Hopefully for the Devils, they get a break. But this puck looks like it's going in as Bussy fights off the shot from Jack Hughes. Who knocks it off? Is it the captain or is it Walker?
I thought Walker knocked it off.
Both hit the net. You're looking. The captain hits
Oh, he's right.
Walker.
Yeah. No goal. Boo. Okay, Walker and a Devils player knocked the puck, the net off. Yeah. Heeshear put his hand on the goal and pushed it off. I mean, Walker slammed into the other post, but I mean, I think it was inadvertent. I don't know why Heeshear would be knocking the goal away. And then the puck went over, but maybe Bussy is credited with freezing it, and they blow it dead. I don't know. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I've got the Ravens game on my phone, or the Steelers-Ravens. Actually, kick is up and good. The Steelers just got a 57-yarder to make it 10-3. So they're on the board. They're back within 7. And wow, what a kick by, oh gosh, what's his name? Oh, but thanks, Finn. I appreciate the kind words. All right. Eventually, I think we're going to get back. All right, fire circle, face off, kept in by the Devils. Luke Hughes shot. Oh, big rebound. Bussy's on his back. Is it whistled dead? Nope, now it's dead. We had a scramble in the crease again. Wow. I mean, keep getting dog piles right in the crease area. This has been a nuts third period. Now what?
He knew where that puck was after making the save and going butterfly on his back. Oh, he made a couple of really good saves.
Yeah.
This was his size. Yeah, I think the captain got a stick on this one. Bussy made a glove save initially. There's
Kick save with the skate.
the tip from Heeschier. Heeschier
Yeah, Heeshear. Dang. 16:52. Shots are 25-18 now. And finally, Carolina clears it. 16:45 to go in the third. Still a minute 35 on this eventful power play for the Devils. Far circle. And Carolina clears it. Again, Carolina and White going right to left. Luke Hughes with the puck. Drop past to Bratt. Past to Jack Hughes. He puts one on net. Bussy freezes it at 16-16. And the Devils are in red going left to right. Bussy skates out of the crease. Oh, boo for the no-goal. Yeah. You heard the fans. Pretty good shot by Jack Hughes and good save and freeze. We got Hamilton, Bratt out there, and then the other three are still from power play one. All right, dumped. It looked like Taylor Hall just cleared it. No, it probably was Jankowski. It's probably 77, not 71. Yeah, it was. I didn't think Hall was on the kill. All right. Puck gets loose into the far boards. Heeshear had it. Chatfield dumps it down the length of the ice. All right. That was Hamilton. Drop pass. They still have 34 seconds on the power play. At the blue line, they keep it in by the far boards to the far corner. Back to the blue line. Over to Hamilton. Down in the circle, right up the gut. Luke Hughes' shot was saved into the near corner. I should say right up the slot, not the gut. Use a hockey term. Now skated in, far circle, pass. Oh, deflected on net. Another good save by Bussy. He's been outstanding in the third period especially. We're back to 5-on-5 as Carolina cleared it. And Devils have gotten 20 shots on goal. They're only down one, but we have 14:52 to go in the third period. Another shot on net. Another good save by Bussy. Carolina, Taylor Hall, he gets poke check. We got a penalty. It was not just a poke check. 14:39, and the Canes head to the power play. And they send off Palat hooking.
Comes to 5:21, and now from a huge power play to a huge kill.
Oh, they missed a cross check by New Jersey before that. So they were due. Gritsuk made a good save. I think I've been saying that name wrong. I apologize. Good thing I heard that. They missed a cross check prior to this hook, so either way, Devils should have had a penalty. Oh, the draw is sent down the length of the ice. They did. All right, Carolina's 0 for 2, 3 shots. Gostish Bear behind his net. All right, skated out by Ehlers over the blue line into the near boards. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Devils PK unit. All right, picked up again by Gostish Bear. He drop passes it, pass to the far side. Aho off the far boards, behind the net. Who was that? Somebody sent it in behind the net. Devils with the puck. Can't clear it yet. Now they do. But it's a red line. Gostish Bear. He's waiting. I was seeing, I guess they're not going to get a line change. Aho skates it in. His pass gets tipped out of the zone. Devils try to get a change. And let's see. Who am I? Up, cleared down the length of the ice by the Devils. I'm forgetting Svechnikov's name. I keep blanking for some reason. All right. The Canes finally pick it up behind the net. Ehlers brings it up. 13-15 in the third. Drop pass to Ehlers. Looked like Hall was offside. Yeah, they called it. I was going to say, looked like Hall went in before the puck, and that's actually the call. 30 seconds still to go on the Carolina power play. 25-22 shots, Carolina, and they lead 2-1. No goals. Devils are 0 for 4 on the power play. Canes are 0 for 2. That is right, Alex. All right. Whoop. Canes fell down. They have to reset at the red line. Pass to Nikishin. Drop pass. Taylor Hall makes a pass off the far boards, cleared out by the Devils. They take it to the far boards. Pass at the blue line. Far circle towards the net. Drop pass. Nikishin gets it away. 5-on-5 again. Dumped in by Carolina. And taken by the Devils behind their own net. We're under 12.5 to go. What just happened in Pittsburgh? Jackson scrambling. 3rd and 20 for the Ravens. All right, Devils take it over the red line. Into the far circle. Shot. Good save by Bussey. Taken behind the net. Chatfield to the far boards. They just get it out, and Hamilton has it in front of his own net. He goes behind the Devils' net. Under 12 remaining in the third period. Under 7 to go in the second quarter in Pittsburgh. And sent off the near boards and out. They played. Okay, I was going to say they just played. Was that icing? No. All right. Behind the net, Devils were waiting on a breakout or a line change. Easy enough for me to say. Blue line pass over the red line. Stolen by the Canes. Svechnikov's pass is stolen by Bratt. Going the other way. Puck is sent behind the net. Picked up by Luke Hughes. And still battling. Ehlers couldn't get it. I'm sorry, that was Jack Hughes. Luke Hughes has it. I'm never going to get these names right. Good Lord. Yeah. Jack, then Luke. Now the Canes have it in their own end. And, well, they're waiting behind the net. Now they wait for the breakout. Pass dumped in. Allen behind his net. Played it to the near board. Sent out by White. Nope, glove down. Now out. Red line dump in by the Devils. Did I have the shots right? 25-23. Battle in front of the slot area. Now sent in again by Carolina. Ooh, a hit in the corner. Pass to the blue. Oh, Nikishin shot. Deflected. Rebound. Side of the net. Back to the far circle. Shot. Wide of the net again. Into the near boards. Nikishin couldn't keep it in. Luckily, somebody was back for the Canes. Turnover to Hamilton. He dumps it in. Devils in the far circle. Blue line keeper. Sent in behind the net. And back to the blue line. Shot is wide. Deflected into the netting at 9:30. We got either... I think we did the under 14, but if not, we'll doing that, or it's the under 10. 27-23 shots on goal, Canes, and they lead 2-1. And yes, to answer your question, Alex, they are 0 for 4. Yep. Finn, be right back. All right, cool. No worries. At a commercial in Pittsburgh. 10-3 Ravens. They had to punt it. Pittsburgh has a 1st and 10 at their own 40. I'm sorry, at their own 17-yard line. All right. righty then. Let's see. 27-23. They didn't change any of the goals or assists, I don't think. Kind of surprised how they awarded that goal to Ehlers. I thought it would have been the last person to touch it, not the nearest person, because of Luke Hughes' own goal. And then Hall's the one that poked it off of Luke Hughes' stick and in. But still a long way to go. Plenty of time to get the equalizer for the Devils at home. Both goalies have been pretty good. Not Allen's fault. And Bussy's playing well. Save of the game. Off the stick of Nikishin. Redirected in front of the net. And then a rebound shot by Taylor Hall. Where did he make the save? And then another, yeah. Oh, the kick save. That was a good save. Again by Allen. And another shot by Hall. Yeah, it was like back-to-back shots. All right. Just about set to restart. Heeshear and Jack Hughes out there. Hamilton on defense. Devils have to regroup. Oh, that was Luke Hughes who sent it up. Kept in by the Canes. Sent around to the far corner. Luke Hughes sends it in the far circle. Devils have it. Blue line. They could not keep it in. They dump it in. They're going to have to tag. And the Devils are in the O-zone. Jack Hughes to the Luke Hughes. Near circle shot. Blocked. Canes can't get it out. Jack Hughes far circle. Tried to pass to Heeshear. Back to Hamilton. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Bratt towards the net. Backhander through the crease. Could not, one time it in. And taken and dumped in by Martinook from the red line. Allen plays it to the far side. Luke Hughes sends it back up the near boards. We got a flag on the Pittsburgh punt, I think, already. Ehlers takes it behind or into the far corner. Chatfield has it. He sends it up the far boards for Carolina. It's deflected into the near corner. And the Devils play it up the near boards. Dumped in again. Allen plays it out. Far circle, near circle. Devils defense gets it out. And at the red line, the Canes dump it right back in. Allen almost lost it. It's stolen by Hall. They send it to the net and he scores. That is Stan Coven. This time Allen made the mistake. And the Canes take the 3-1 lead. Big turnover by, or big giveaway, I should say, by Allen behind the net. Stolen by Taylor Hall. Stan Coven buries it just outside the crease. Yeah, huge mistake by Allen. He couldn't recover. He actually did recover all right, but he got beat 5-hole, I think, by Stan Coven. Heads up play by Taylor Hall again. Second time tonight. He's caught either the goalie napping or the defender napping. And the Canes make him pay. And we have a 3-1 game with 7:44 to go. Now the task, it definitely isn't over, but the task gets that much tougher. But 7th goal of the year for Stan Coven and should be an assist to Hall. Heeshear right outside the crease. Puck is loose. Still playing the puck. Finally, the Canes send it to the blue line. Hamilton tried to send it back in. They would have been offsides. Dumped in by the Canes. Yeah, Stan Coven from Hall. Hall's 12th assist. Luke Hughes, falls down by the far boards. No penalty. Sent out. Canes will dump it in and tag up. It is 29-24 on the shots. Yeah. 2 mistakes by Luke Hughes, 1 mistake by Allen, and the Cane. That's how the Canes have gotten 3 goals in this game. And I apologize for calling him Jack Hughes early. You'd think I'd done so many Devils games, I'd remember they have 2. Shot, I don't think it got through. Blocked into the far boards, red line, and in front of the bench area. Canes turn it over. Devils can't quite get it. It's in front of the Canes bench, and Philp will dump it in. Right? Philp? That's his name, right? Philp. Philp. Oh, somebody got tripped. No call. Devils play on. Chatfield gloves it down, gets it to Stahl. Stahl in the near circle. Behind the net. Over to the far corner. Skated out by the Devils over the red line. They got a couple changes. They turn the puck over, and Martinook dumps it in. It's off the side of the net. Played behind the net by Siegenthaler and sends it up. And it looks like this is icing on New Jersey at 5:35. Devils still have a great chance of coming back. No, I don't know. Bussy's a good goaltender. He's been on top of his game tonight. I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you there. Bussy's been a phenomenal find for the Canes this year. He's been on top of his game. Otherwise, this game would be a lot closer. Not that it's not close enough as it is, but... All right, eventually the Devils finally get it out of their own end. And, well, nope, they take it right back in. Far circle, up the boards, knocked away at the red line. Devils at the red line, and they peel back into their own zone. Now up ahead into the near circle, into the near corner. Tough angle shot was saved. I don't know if they'll be on net. More like a pass. We are at 29-25. All alone, and a nice save by Allen right outside the net. And misplayed by the Canes. Could have been 4-1. And the Devils clear it. Picked up by Walker. Pass to the near boards. Devils have it in their own end. Hamilton loses it. Pass to Stankoven. Up the middle. Oh, somebody just got tripped by Hamilton. No call. And the Devils go the other way. Drop pass by Bratt. It's out of the zone. Devils have to tag up. Jack Hughes passes to Bratt. Oh, my gosh. How did Heeshear not score? He was wide open in the far circle. Another pass to Heeshear is blocked. Behind the net, Walker sends it around and out. And this might be icing. And the Devils pulled their goalie. Wow, that wasn't icing? Holy, what? Somebody must have tipped it. Under 4 minutes to go. They pulled Allen. Gostishbear sends it. Not out. Luke Hughes to Hamilton. That is wide of the net. I'm sorry, that was Jack Hughes. Now Luke Hughes to Jack Hughes. Another wide shot. Not sent out. But now we got a whistle at... Oh, thanks for taking your score bug down. 3:29 to go. What was the call? 3:29 to go. Shots are 29-25. Ravens with the ball in Steeler territory, but they face a 3rd and 17. No, not from the Baltimore 49. That's got to be behind. Let me check my phone. Ooh, look, they must have had okay, it was a holding call. All right, it is 3rd and 17 from the Raven 49. Quick dump-off pass to Zay Flowers. He takes it to the Steeler 41. Well, they'll face 4th down with 3:45 to go in the second quarter. Do they go for it, or do they just send out the punting unit? This is really long for a field goal. It'd be close to 60 yards. Yeah, they're punting. Austin back to return. 4th and 7. Nope, this is the last stream of today. No college basketball. Maybe I'll watch this Ravens-Steelers game. I don't know. I'm not that interested, though. I don't know. If it's not the Packers, I just haven't been that interested in the... I was really tuned in like the first 7, 8, 9 weeks, and then they just had some bad games for a couple weeks, and I kind of lost interest. Yeah, Blake was on the breakaway, and that was... oh, man, Blake never got the shot off because Allen sealed the near post. Blake tried to deke him backhand to forehand, and Allen sealed the post with his skate. So, yeah, this is it for today. We'll be back with the hockey doubleheader tomorrow night, 6:05, first game. Excuse me. Carolina gets it out. Jack Hughes in his own end again. I think he's 86, right? Yeah, I got to remember that. Hamilton passes it. It's dumped in by the Devils to the near corner. Bratt, pardon me, sends it back to Hamilton at the blue line. It's just out to the neutral zone. Oh, misplayed the pass. It's in the far circle. Shot off the side of the net or the post. Hamilton has it. Wow. Devils caught a break. And now Walker tries to play it out. It's at the blue line. Hamilton shot into the near boards. Sent into the near corner. Bratt sends it to the far corner. Puck is behind the Carolina net with 2:25 to go. Clear down the length of the ice for icing on Carolina at 2:19. Who scored for Carolina? Oh, Stan Coven. Taylor Hall picked the pocket of the goalie, Allen, behind the net, then fired a pass from the corner, and Stan Coven went 5-hole on Allen. That was the third period goal. I don't think I did the visualizer. I'll try to remember to do that. Thanks for the reminder. I don't think I did do it. All right, we got Glass versus Stahl for the face-off. Puck is just kicked out. Hamilton keeps it in. Bratt's shot blocked by the Hurricanes and sent out. Are we going to get another icing, or is they going to beat it out? It's in the near corner. Hamilton battling. He gets it to Bratt. 2 minutes remaining. They skated into the O-zone, into the near circle. Bratt now. Yeah, Bratt gets it back. Backhander through the crease. Another shot loose. Sent out by the Canes. Wide of the net for icing at 140. Who's 12? Why am I not knowing who that? 12. Oh, Glass. That's right. I keep forgetting Glass is 12. All right, 29-26 on the shots. Yep. Devils were just passing it back and forth through the crease on that last possession. All right, Luke Hughes spins. He may have gotten tripped. He did. We got a penalty. So the Devils can finish, and they'll have a 6-on-4 advantage. Somebody tripped Luke Hughes. Yeah, skate to skate. Svechnikov tripped them. Good call by the refs. Pretty obvious. So Carolina on the penalty kill. I think the Devils called their timeout. No, maybe they didn't take their timeout. All right, so it's really 6-on-4 power play coming up here because they pulled Allen. All right, far circle draw. minute and a half to go. Shot, big rebound, taken in the near corner. Bratt to Luke Hughes, right up the middle. That shot was wide. Clear? Nope, not cleared. Hughes kept it in. Far circle. Passed through the crease again and cleared out. Luke Hughes at the red line. Carolina was trying to get some changes. Devils in the near circle. And Hughes couldn't glove it down. He has to retreat. The Devils have to tag up. We got under a minute remaining. Under 55 now. Clear down the length of the ice by Carolina, which they can do now that they're shorthanded. Pass to the near boards. Sent around the net. Blue line. Luke Hughes to the near circle. Bratt. Centering pass in the crease. Did he freeze it? They finally blow it dead. Took him a while to blow the whistle with 28.6 to go. Shots are 29-27 now. Carolina, and they lead 3-1. Yeah, Aho a little quiet tonight. You're right. He just scored his 300th goal, I think, the other night. They said, okay, now somebody took a timeout. I'm assuming it was New Jersey. I can't imagine Carolina would take a timeout here. All right, I'm assuming the Devils took the timeout. They must have verbally said it, didn't put it on their screen. Well, let's see. We can look it up in the play-by-play real quick. 2-minute warning. Ravens 10, Steelers 3. Steelers have a 2nd and 9 at their own 25 coming up. Yep, timeout, Devils. With .6 seconds to go. All right, face off in the far well, which circle is it? I guess it's the near circle because we're behind the net. Shot, Bussy save. Bratt on the rebound. Under 15 seconds to go. Chatfield in the near corner. A little pass. Deflected. Under 5 seconds. Kane send it to the red line. That's it. That's the game. 3-1. Carolina is the final. Pretty good game. 3 huge mistakes. 2 by Luke Hughes. 1 by Jake Allen, the goalie, and the Canes made him pay on all of them. Here's the 3rd goal. Stan Coven. Taylor Hall picks the pocket right behind the Devils' net, right here. Takes it into the far corner, passes, and they go 5-hole. Wait, what the heck? They didn't even have the goal scorer on there. They didn't have Stan Coven. They had him in red. 2, 3, 4, I think. I don't know. They goofed up. Stan Coven's 22. He put it 5-hole. Any rate, please like and subscribe before you head on out. Looks like Rogers just picked up a first down with his feet. 145 to go. And the Steelers have a 2nd down. They're in Raven territory now. All right, so 3-1 was the final. 29-29 ended up being the final shot on goal tally. In the other game, Blackhawks won in overtime over the Golden Knights. Holy cow. Bertuzzi tied it up with 11:36 into the 3rd. That was his 2nd goal of the night. And then he got the hat trick and the game winner, 118 into overtime. Bertuzzi with 22 goals. And the Hawks beat the Golden Knights in Chicago. Wow. What a game. And again, as heard earlier, Canadians 4-3 over the Stars in overtime in Dallas. Penguins in overtime 5-4 over the Blue Jackets in Columbus, and again overtime. Panthers 2-1 winners over the Avalanche, their third regulation loss on the season, all on the road. And again tonight, Hurricanes 3, Devils 1. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Or 3 stars, Bussy, and why not? He only gave up 1 goal and had 28 saves. Taylor Hall, a goal and assist. 2 fantastic plays. And then Stan Coven, I guess because he had the 3rd goal or other assist as well. Wait, yeah, he just had a goal. Okay. Trying to get the football on TV, but all right, I'll end the poll. Here's what's coming up the next 5 days. On 33 votes, 70% were correct that the Hurricanes would prevail. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. Good win for the Canes. Thanks for the info and the play-by-play. You're welcome. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Good for Bertuzzi. Yeah. I can't believe it. Yeah. He does this, though. He scores in spurts, He gets goals in bunches, I feel like. When he's on, he's on. He'll pick them up in bunches. All right, Steelers pick up near a first down. No, they mark them a yard short. They have 2 timeouts. They should probably use one with 22 seconds. All right, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll be back 6:05. We have Ducks Capitals followed by Wild again. Wild at LA to take on the Kings. We just had that Saturday night. Great game then. And that one's going to be at 9:35. Generally try to steer clear of 9:30 Central, but there was no 9, I think. Same thing on Wednesday. But, all right, have a great night. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate you all. Take care. Have a great Sunday night. Have a terrific Monday. We'll see you soon. Until then, wishing you all the best. Sinbin Stream signing out, and bye-bye.